Today, we are here with Mr. Amit Kumar, CEO of ArcelorMittal Construction. He is going to talk to us about the innovations happening in roofing materials and sandwich panel business. So let's talk to Mr. Amit Kumar.
We are from ArcelorMittal Group, ArcelorMittal Construction we call it. ArcelorMittal Construction is a business where we produce different products for the building industry. We are selling to different segments, commercial segments, agricultural, non-residential warehouses, cold stores segments, airports, railway stations, all those areas. And our product range is having different products. So one is single skin solutions or composite solutions. In composite solutions, you have sandwich panel, which is prefabricated product, and then you have also other built-up solutions. If somebody needs solar panel enabled roof or other vegetated roof, for example, so we also provide different built-up solutions. So this ArcelorMittal construction business has decades of research and development investment to bring these products in Europe. We are primarily Europe-based, and we have important market share in different countries in Europe. And now we are venturing in India in order to, of course, grow in India, to participate in the growth of India. But at the same time, our goal is not only to be one of the player here, but also to help change the building industry towards sustainable products. Sustainable products, when I say this, because Indian building industry is still using a lot of traditional materials which are not sustainable, meaning not recyclable. Once cement is made, it cannot be converted back to soil. But steel is 1,000 times recyclable. And as well as the other chemicals or the foam which we do to bring the thermal properties to the building, energy efficiency to the building, those chemicals or those raw materials are also fully sustainable, because it can be 100% recycled. So Indian building industry has to use these materials which are circular, which can be reused to make new products in the market. So that's why our main goal is to also change this building industry towards using these different kind of materials, which are greener, which are faster to install, and on a total cost basis, it also brings advantage to the end user, but also to installers at the same time. So it's a win-win solution in that scope, if we say. Additionally, it does not require water. Water is scarce resource, as you know. So when you put a cement building, you have to put a lot of waters to stabilize, and it takes time to build. In our case, when you put a wall with sandwich panels or a roof, it's a matter of days. You can install it with same durability, same strengths, same seismic properties or better seismic properties, and even better the energy efficiency of the building. So that's what ArcelorMittal Construction is, and we are very happy to be here. And that's why you can see the logo behind. We say ArcelorMittal Construction now in India, because we have just started our small facility close to Mumbai, and by end of this year we will also be producing sandwich panels, as you can see in the display here. So we are looking forward to contribute to the economy. This is what I see. For example, building industry, how much we use the steel. Steel is used for mainly giving the strength to the building. Mostly it has been used for rebars or the structurals which are invisible part of the building, just to give the strength, mechanical strength. But steel is such a material which is not only known for strength, but also its beauty. About the different architectural possibilities, different color aspects possibilities. It is much better than aluminium. Aluminium, first of all, is highly energy intensive production. So you know how in terms of CO2 wise, and also on the other hand, steel is 100% recyclable. So possibility with steel, we have seen it in the developed countries, and India, steel was not yet, let's say, in that way how we see in developed countries, is not yet there. So these initiatives, these new products, bringing new products into Indian market, will help change bringing these kind of products, and that will help eventually at the end the steel capita per consumption will, and that's the way Europe and Americas have done. It's just India is just few years behind, so I think it's a natural progression, and all the players, competition, the stakeholders, government, regulatory authorities, everybody has to play a role and has to promote steel as favorable material when it comes to using in the building industry, but not only in building but also in other industries. When it comes to sandwich panel, so sandwich panel, we have to know what does it bring first of all. So it's made of steel and can be in the foam. We do the foaming in between steel sheets. So the front face is steel, or the back side of the building is steel, and in steel is coated steel. So first is galvanized and then is pre-painted with different colors. So as when you talk about aspects, it's immense what can be thought about. You can see in the display here, we can produce steel with a color which by just look or even close look with a half a meter distance, nobody can say, is it steel or is it wood? Or for example, some other material. So people can get confused. So there's the painting possibilities, the technology of paints, and then all the properties which comes with the paints, galvanization as well as the color coating, the organic color coating, is bringing the corrosivity which is needed for the tropical environments or the coastal environment, or also there are coatings which helps in capturing the humidity. So once you make, for example, we have product in our range where if you put that kind of sandwich panel in a swimming pool, which is usually humid inside, it can also absorb the humidity. Or if you put in a discotheque, where it needs the acoustic properties, the building has to vibrate on the sound, So those acoustic properties can also be brought in by the sandwich panel solution, which we have in our product, ArcelorMittal. So there are immense possibilities. The technology R&D has been done on all those things, and the applications have been developed accordingly. You can see here in the display, we have also solar panel enabled roof, and we supply those accessories as well. So somebody who has to build a solar panel, and the government is pushing, not only India government, but I think everywhere renewable energy is the future. And India is so advantageous in position that it has, the maximum sun, exposure. So with those solutions, you can easily install, you can easily maintain, you can easily clean the solar panels. So, and also we are developing new product. ArcelorMittal Construction is launching in France right now this year. We call it Helio Roof, where the solar cells will be glued on the steel surface. So steel is a very perfect material. So this, there is immense possibility. So I will invite all the stakeholders to look at our websites and also educate themselves. Also, regulators will have to also see how we can promote more steel than all the old traditional materials. We have to get rid of all asbestos. We know that asbestos is cancerogenous, so we should not use those materials. Those have to be phased out, quickly phased out. So I see there are things which are to come, which are to be developed. Again, it's a matter of education. What matters at the end to the end users, the owners of the buildings, or the installers, architects, consultants, to see at the total cost. Total cost, what does it mean? It means material, the time to install, and the life cycle, product life cycle. That is called total cost. If you use sandwich panel instead of cement, you have possibility to reduce up to 70% the energy consumption over a product life cycle. Even at the time of putting the building, the capital cost, let's say the capex, there also the time to install sandwich panels. If you put a wall, you can build a wall in 3 days, but many hundreds of square meters or thousands of square meters. So time to install is very less. Labor cost you have to see. There is no water. We don't need water. there is no dust. So in an urban environment, which is cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, heavily populated urban environment, if you do some construction, you have, it has to be dust free, it has to be water free, and it is to be like Lego. You go and install and you put it quickly, and if you want to also move it tomorrow or change it tomorrow in 10 years, you don't like it, you can change it, it's just unscrew and you can put it new one. So, this TCO concept, total cost of ownership, this concept has to be promoted. In India, still the mindset comes like, you see for different material, okay, I have cement, so what is my square meter cost of the front face of the cement and square meter cost of the steel or aluminium. Aluminium is also a very nice material. People go by that, by piece. But people get people need to get the sense of the total cost. And I can tell you that when you look at the total cost, we are unbeatable. We'll be unbeatable by any material. Standardization has happened globally in Europe or Americas or South Americas. You go to Middle East, you see everywhere sandwich panel in hot countries. So standardization has happened. A lot of R&D has happened in terms of the lambda value of the sandwich panels, the fire resistance. A lot of progress has been made over the last 50 years. Because one of the challenge was fire resistance versus cement. You build the building, but if you are building a supermarket or hospital, it has to be fire resistant. How will it be? But today we have solutions which are, you can see in the display, we have panels with mineral wool, stone wool. These are very high fire resistance, fire propagation. Fire resistance and fire propagation is so much better that all those properties are, to be considered when you choose a material for your building. So standardization has come because of all this, but this market cannot be mass market in approach, in a sense that you don't innovate it. It has to be innovated from all aspects, from the material choice aspect, product aspect, coating aspects, the environmental challenges, or it has to be if it is coastal, then it has to be this property. If it is non-coastal, if it is at a high height or mountain, it has to be having this property. So this industry is continuously innovating. We also in ArcelorMittal Construction invest a lot of millions of dollars in R&D. We have dedicated R&D team on this product. Every year we launch almost close to 100 new products in that sense. So we have many good products in the pipeline. So I don't think standardization is a challenge, and I would also not call it that this product should be standardized. Everything has to be innovated and continuously innovated. So we are, as you can see, the different product range we are launching in India already is many products, and this is only the tip of the ArcelorMittal construction product that we have globally. So we'll step by step, we'll bring all those things in India, and we will continuously innovate them.